Hi there, I'm the Pink Guardian and it is my mission to watch every single Doctor Who episode and give a review on it. And today we watched William Hartnell's third episode of his second season, which is called The Rescue. And in this episode, the Doctor and his companions found themselves on the planet Dido, where they found a spaceship, and this is the first episode they meet Vicky in. Now in this episode there are a few things that I really liked about it. For example, when we saw the spaceship crash, the model I thought was really well done, and you had it all split into different parts, which I thought was nice. And the fact that whilst they were landing, the Doctor was actually asleep in a chair, which I thought was funny because he's usually at the console, and I like that. And he also corrects Barbara when she says, "Oh, we seem to have landed." He goes, "No, I think materialise is a better word." And I like the fact that he tells Susan to close the door, open the doors, but she's not there, and he sort of realises that, and he's sort of a bit sheepish about it. And then Barbara says, "Oh, can you teach me?" and I'll do it, which was nice. And the fact that they were talking about Susan and wondering what she's sort of getting up to now, I thought was quite nice. But we saw this really scary alien called Killian, which was very scary when I saw it the first time. And then he pushed Barbara off the cliff and she fell. And I thought, oh my god, that sounds like she's fallen. I thought she was going to die or something. It was that way. It was nice that we saw a planet that the Doctor had already visited. He'd already visited the planet Dido before, and he was sort of, what? I don't believe these people to be scary. Last time I was here, they were nice. But I like the fact how Ian said that he'd rather face the Daleks than the inhabitants of Dido, which I thought was funny. When they're trying to get out of the cave, poor Ian is trapped between some spikes, and the spikes are trying to push him into the cliff, which I thought was really, really nice. But we get to see the Doctor, his side, where he's when he's talking to younger people, they sort of start to like him. Like Vicky was sort of, she was angry at Barbara for killing her pet. But when the Doctor started talking to her, she sort of, got to be not so upset about it, which I thought was nice. I like the fact how when Vicky was trying to figure out how old Barbara was and said that she was 500, I like the fact how Ian was laughing, and then Barbara elbows him to tell him to shut up, which I thought was funny. I was surprised when I found out that Bennett was Killian. But it didn't surprise me after. But I like that how he was pretending to be the alien. We got to see Doctor fighting with a sword, which I always thought was cool. And I liked how at the end that Vicky decided to go with them. I thought that was really good. The way that she's sort of replacing Susan now. They haven't picked somebody who's like a different age to her. She's a similar age, and I thought that was good. The things I didn't like about this episode was the fact that the Doctor, he's usually the first one out on the scene, going to explore, and he just left Ian and Barbara to go and have a nap. I thought, that's not like the Doctor. I didn't like that. The fact that Bennett, he was pretending not to be able to use his legs, but you could see him walking, which I thought was a bit inconsistent there. Yeah, I know he could walk, but if he was pretending not to walk, then he wasn't doing a very good job about it. And I didn't like the fact that how Vicky went hysterical at Barbara for killing her pet. She should understand that Barbara didn't know it was her pet, and she was only caring about her, which I didn't really like. So overall, this was a two-parter episode, so it was quite short, and the story was interesting. We got to see Vicky for the first time, but overall, I'm going to give this episode a 3 out of 5. So I hope to see you on my next review. Bye!